Who told you that? Was it the little voice inside your head that said, you know what, you might as well give up. You're not going to make it. It's not going to work out. No matter how hard you try, it's not going to work out. It's impossible. It's not going to get any better. Who told you that? Who told you that? And if you believed it, why are you believing it? Why are you believing it? Why? Hello, Applebrooks, honey. Why would you believe something like that, especially if it was a thought that entered your mind that told you that it wasn't going to work out? You're not going to make it. You might as well throw your hands up in the air because it's no use. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your energy. You're wasting your prayers. You're wasting your efforts. You're just wasting your time, period. Because what you're asking for is a miracle, and miracles don't happen. Who told you that? Who told you that? Chances are there was a voice that got in your head. Something got inside your head and told you that. And then you started listening to that. Since when do you start listening to voices that just pop inside your head all of a sudden and they discourage you? They discourage you. Let me tell you something about those voices, those thoughts that come inside your head that discourage you. It does not come from God. It does not come from love, because love builds up. Love does not tear down. Love does not discourage. Love encourages. It does not discourage. So who told you? Who told you it's not going to work out? You might as well give up. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your prayer. You're wasting your breath. Even though you may feel inclined, you're just wasting it altogether, because what you're asking for is a miracle, and miracles don't occur because you see what all has happened. You see what all has been going on. Who told you that? Who told you that? Did that thought up here come from a position of love? Because love, remember, love builds up. It does not tear down. Love encourages. It does not discourage. That's what's came onto my mind. I just come back from the store with my husband. Who told you that? Who told you to give up? Who told you to throw your hands up in the air? Who told you to stop praying? Stop hoping? Stop looking for a brighter tomorrow? All of the things that are totally opposite of what love would tell you to do. What God would tell you to do, what something positive would be for you instead of something negative. Don't listen to those negative thoughts that get into your mind. They don't do you no good. They make you feel even worse. When you listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. When you're listening to those thoughts that get in your head and tell you stuff like that, you know that it's not making you feel any better whatsoever. In fact, you're feeling a whole lot worse. The more you dwell on it, the more you think on it, the worse you're going to feel. And that little light inside of you is going to get even littler and littler. That hope inside of you is literally going to go like that, because you're paying more attention to this negative thought that's in your head, those words, those thoughts that are discouraging you instead of encouraging you. You're giving more heed to that train of thought, which does not. I'm just going to tell you again, in case you are confused, love encourages. It does not discourage. Okay, it does not. Love builds you up. It does not tear you down. Okay, it does not tear you down. It builds you up. Okay, listen to me. Listen to me. So who told you it's not going to work out? Who told you you might as well give up? You might as well not have no hope. You might as well go back in that bed and just keep on crying, because you're wasting your breath. You're wasting your time. You're just wasting your life, because you're hoping on something that it would take a miracle to do, and miracles don't exist. Who told you that? Gina, you're repeating. I'm driving it home. I'm driving it home. Who told you that? Because whatever it is who told you that, whether it be another human being, well, you're listening to some bad advice. You're listening to some bad advice. If you're getting advice like that from somebody, they're not coming from a position of love. And chances are they're not doing anything to encourage you, to build you up, to make you feel better. No. They're steering you in the wrong direction. If you're getting If you're getting whatever advice and stuff like that, people talking to you and they're telling you stuff, and the more you listening to them, you're right, I'm just wasting my time, you're absolutely right, there's no hope. Why you want to waste your time on people like that? Why do you want to waste your time on people who are telling you their opinion when you know deep inside of your heart, if you got a connection with the all supreme, the most high God, if you got a connection with love on the inside of you, what voice are you going to listen to? The one that discourages you? Is that the voice you're going to listen to? The voice of another that discourages you, to tell you to give up all hope, it's all lost, don't pray, don't even believe? You want to listen to that? You're going to feel a whole lot worse. You're going to feel a whole lot worse. Remember, love builds up. Love encourages. Okay, it absolutely encourages. It does not discourage. You know, if you want to take the path of love, if you want to be loved, you got to take the path of love. You got to have hope on the inside of here. You got to look for that miracle to occur, especially if you've already been praying and you've been already believing that miracle is going to happen. You're already holding out. I know that things can change because I've got the faith to believe it. I'm going to do everything within my power to make sure. See, that's the thing. That's the thing. You're putting those prayers, you're putting those words into action. You're not only saying it, you're not only praying it, you are taking the steps forward to put that into action. And when you do that, guess what happens from the universe? The universe comes in, God Almighty comes in, love comes in, and love through you works that miracle. That's how it works. That's how it works. So who told you it's not going to work out? Who told you to stop praying? You might as well give up. It's too late. You done did it now. You done opened your mouth. They've done opened your mouth. It's too far gone. It's too far, way far gone for any hope. Who told you that? I, for one, I am a personal believer that it's never too late. It's never too far gone. It's never too late. The only time it's too late is when you convince yourself on the inside of your being, well, it's too late. I prayed and nothing's happening. It's too late. I give up. Okay. You prayed, you give up. You give up. So listen, if you falter in times like this, how great is your strength going to be when you really need to have your strength? How great is your strength going to be on the inside of you? This is nothing. This is nothing compared to what is coming. You listening to me? Who told you that? Who told you that? You might as well give up. Throw your hands up in the air. It's too late. You listening to thoughts up here that are discouraging you, especially if you want to take the path of peace, and especially if you're one who believes in the power of love, believes in the power of God, believes in that light within you, believes in Jesus, believe that prayers do work miracles, prayers do get answered, miracles do occur. If you believed it before, why don't you believe it now? Listen to me. If it worked before for you, why would it change now? Are you saying your prayers are not as effective as they used to be? Are you saying that, well, God's not going to hear them now? Why? Why? Is it because you're doubting now? You're doubting, you have not, because you ask not. And when you ask with the wrong intentions. You know, intentions are everything when it comes from the inside of your heart. Intentions are absolutely everything. It matters. And you know what? This spiritual realm knows whether or not you're true when you pray, whether or not when you're thinking really positive and you're sending those words out there when you're thinking positive. It knows. It knows. Do you suppose that everything, let me calm down. Okay. Now listen to me. No, tune out the negativeness. You cannot tell me that you've got thoughts in your head that's telling you to give up, throw your hands up in the air. It ain't going to work out. Miracles don't occur. Nobody's going to hear your prayer. You're worth nothing. You ain't nobody. You're just wasting your time. You expect me to believe that that would be true for everyone? Would that come from a position of love? because it doesn't sound like love is encouraging you there. It does not. It sounds to me like it's the complete opposite. It sounds to me like it's the adversary encouraging you to give up. Do you want to give up? Are you one who wants to give up during times like these? Do you? Do you want to give up? Because I guarantee you right now, if you give up on that which you have been praying for, hoping for, and you allow this adversary to bring your vibration down into a downward spiral, if you allow that to happen, you're going to be in a really bad position and you're going to feel really down in the dumps. And then you know what happens? You less and less pray. You start taking the stance, well, prayer doesn't even work. I don't even know why I'm wasting my time. God doesn't exist. Love is not real. Love is real. Love is very powerful. God does exist. Prayers do get answered. Sometimes prayers don't get answered, and sometimes that's for your better. When they don't get answered the way you want them to, or at the time that you want them to, you cannot. No, no, no. If you got negative thoughts in your head, tune them out. They do not come from a position of love. They are not doing anything for you except making you feel a whole lot worse, especially when those thoughts enter your head like that. Get them out of your head because they're discouraging you. They're not encouraging you. When you want to live a good life and when you want to have your spirits up, when you want to think positive, even though you got a lot of negative going on in the world, why do you want to allow that to get inside of you and pollute you? Pollute you. Because that's essentially what it's doing. It's polluting your spirit within. And I think we got enough of that going on in the world. All you have to do is just look around. There's enough of pollution going on. Why are you going to allow the pollution to literally get in your head and start getting those thoughts to where they get inside of you and pollute your spirit? Get it out. Listen to me. You want to have thoughts that come into your mind that build you up, not tear you down, that encourage you, that do not discourage you. Now, there is a time and place for wisdom. Wisdom is supreme. Therefore, get wisdom. You got to use wisdom, but no, you cannot dwell on the negative. You cannot give up. You cannot give up unless you want to listen to those thoughts in your head that are discouraging you, and unless you want to listen to those people who are discouraging you. Because if you listen to me, if you're thinking one way, if you're thinking positive about a situation in your life or things that's happened to you, if you're thinking positive about it and you're holding on to that hope, and the moment you talk to somebody else and they start speaking negative and discouraging you, it's not going to take long before your bubble gets popped. Your bubble gets popped. And then you're going to start taking on the mindset that they have. Forget about your own mindset. Now you're taking on, you're forming a symbiosis, a symbiotic relationship with somebody else's mind that is discouraging you. Forget about your mind. Now you're taking on their mind, their frame of mind. No, you can't, you got to learn to tune stuff like that out. Nobody knows better than you on the inside, than the spirit on the inside of you. Okay, nobody knows better than that. You know what's best for you. So when you tend to listen to people and or thoughts that are very discouraging, when you know within your spirit, you should be doing the exact opposite. You should be doing what you feel led within your heart to do, what you feel led within your spirit to do. Don't do this to yourself. You know, that's a great injustice to the spirit that is on the inside of you. Yeah, I'm going to go. Who told you you can't do it? Was it the thoughts inside of your head that were discouraging you instead of encouraging you to continue, keep praying, keep hoping? Or was it that person that you listened to who totally discouraged you and led you down the wrong path? Your thoughts will lead you down the wrong path too. And they'll lead you so far away from God's love, further than you're going to feel like that prodigal son is what you're going to feel like. The prodigal son is what's going to happen. You're going to be like that lost sheep because you wandered away. You wandered away. Okay, y'all, I'm done. I'm done running my mouth. Jeannie, you done? I am done. I think I'm going to go in the house. I'm going to go in the house. That's right. When you smash that button, Bilbo, it was at 11. I love it. That's my life path number, master number 11. I love it. It's perfect. And you know, when I just looked at this, when I read your comment, it said 1444. I kid you not. So I am going to go in the house. I'm going to go in the house. I'm done out here. I've been busy today. I have. So let me get in the house. So, yeah, thank you for listening. No. See, that entered my mind all of a sudden. Thank you, Apple Brooks, honey. Do we got any other moderator on here? Al, honey, thank you. Yeah. No, don't you give up. Who told you that? Do not let the discouraging thoughts get into your head because they're not coming from a position of love. Love will encourage you. Love will encourage you and love will sustain you, okay? That's all I'm going to say. And with that being said, hello. Hello there, Carol, honey. That's right. Hello there, Ronnie, honey. Hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. I hope to see you later. I don't know what I'm going to do. Yet, I cannot find my extra batteries and my extra battery charger for my Nikon P900. I have looked this house all over. I don't know what happened to it. I guess it's sprouted wings and flew away. That's right. I'm going to go, y'all. Thank you all for subscribing. Y'all, please give this video a thumbs up on your way out. And thank you for joining this channel. And you might have got unsubscribed because they drop subscribers every day on lots of YouTube channels. So you might want to subscribe again. That's right. I'm going to go have a wonderful rest of your evening. Love you.